mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yay!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait, which one am I left or right?
This was not the correct way to the meeting
No,
room.
no, no one
Stanley
near
knew
me!
it well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Poor me, I'm dead.
Wow. Yes. This room. What a eager to get back to business.
The door is
Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Look. We did it. No!
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he
What happens if I go down?
staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You know I'm not gonna steal now. But I'll go back upstairs.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment.
Didn't I just...
None of it
I think I'm just losing my mind.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange, this can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream! Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. He thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring over the face of a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun.
Cheese muscle.
That he had still not woken up.
Picture cheese muscle. Cheese muscle. Cheese muscle. Cheese muscle. Cheese muscle. Cheese muscle.
Strangest question of them all. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything?
Yeah, I'm just going on loops, guys.
Now
Cheese muscle.
the voice was
Cheese muscle.
describing
Cheese
itself
muscle.
being considered by Stanley, who found it
Cheese muscle.
particularly
Cheese muscle. And cheese muscle.
dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my
Cheese muscle.
thoughts, he thought. And while
Cheese
it was
muscle.
all very odd, and wondered
Cheese
if
muscle.
this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was, of course,
Picture
this
cheese
was a
muscle.
dream. How
Yo,
could
picture
it
cheese
be?
muscle.
Was
Hey,
Stanley
picture cheese
simply
muscle.
deceiving himself?
Hey, yo,
Thinking
picture
that
cheese
if
muscle.
he's asleep, he doesn't have to take
Hey, you picture cheese?
responsibility for himself.
Picture cheese muscle.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in
Hey,
his
picture
life.
cheese muscle. Picture cheese
His
muscle.
voice speaks these words as quite
Picture cheese muscle. Picture cheese muscle.
Yeah, I'm beginning the game again.
You don't know what that means, bro. I swear, I can't. No, you don't know what that means. Finish. Picture cheese muscle. Picture cheese muscle.
All of his confidence was gone.
Finish. I said you did people's business.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, you don't know. Yeah, you black. You black.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yay!
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might come into a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Cheese monster, cheese monster, cheese monster. Cheese monster, cheese monster, cheese monster.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guided the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
By simply pushing random buttons on the
¿Qué pasó,
keypad,
negro?
Stanley
Hey,
had
negro.
to input the correct code.
Negro.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
¿Qué pasó? Ken, I'm saying, what are you doing, weirdo? Why putting your feet on me? Yeah, go ahead, feet all over me. I'm saying, what are you doing? You get them home. I'm like, oh, my God. You don't touch me. I'm not going to touch you. I'm trying to cheat, man. You could just easily just talk to me.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control.
I can show you an ending. I don't want to do it, but it's boring. It's gonna take forever. It's gonna aggravate. Oh, I hate it.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on the screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind-control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept his own life in someone else's control. Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of operation controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machine would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What happened?
Wait.
Blackness and a rising chill around the scene.
Well, I'm gonna go charge my.
Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And
Yeah, I think I have enough time.
even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Easy! I don't need to get out for 5 years just to get out. Just to get outside. But for super outside, you have to get 10. You have to get out for 10 years. God.
And that was all he needed to know.
Bro, I made it.
The only thing worth knowing.
This is easy. Oh, I can touch grass.
Stanley felt the cold breeze upon his
Told you it's easy. Just do what I do. It's easy. Oh yeah, by the way, if you play on PS5, PS4, you have to have. I don't know if it's on PS4 or not, but you have to have PlayStation Plus to get it. I don't know. I don't know how much it costs, but yeah, y'all should get it. Like, just like that, I have 2 endings unlocked. I don't know how much more endings I need.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You know what? I'm gonna get off for now. So yeah, if you have this, like, it's called Stanley, so like, if you have it, download it, and you can use my video. So yeah.